In section 34, Tennyson is working through his own beliefs. He's given himself permission to ask questions. That's probably been the case for a while now, but he's thinking through, what if there is no life after death? What if everything is gone when we die? What does that mean? What does that look like? Um, he comes to the conclusion that I come to, and many people do, that if there is no life after death, then nothing matters. He says, the beautiful earth, the green earth, the sun, the orb of flame, they're just happy accidents, fantastic beauty, like a piece of art that the artist makes by chance. If you think of like a piece of abstract art where the painter just wildly throws paint up on the wall, it may be beautiful when it's done, but so what? You know, it it it's just, there was no planning, no care, no skill, no purpose, just a happy accident. Um, he says, "'Twere hardly worth my while to choose of things all mortal. If if everything is mortal and there's nothing beyond that, why exercise patience or delayed gratification? Why not just seek whatever is most pleasurable right now?" The last stanza, I don't know if snakes actually do hypnotize birds and hypnotize them to sleep and eat them. To my knowledge, that doesn't happen, but there may be some instance I'm not aware of. But Tennyson is under the belief that this happens. So the fourth stanza is this picture, this image of a snake down on the ground hypnotizing a bird out of the tree. The bird falls out of the tree, the snake gobbles him up. So for the bird, it's not a traumatic way to go. You're just up sitting on your branch and you fall asleep and you're gone. Tennyson says, I would rather just fall asleep and be eaten in the jaws of death rather than live in a world where nothing matters, where everything is done at death. Reasonable, good, caring, thoughtful people come to many different conclusions about this question. What if there is no life after death? I tend to agree with Tennyson. If everything is done when we die, then nothing matters. What does matter? This is a question Tennyson comes back to again and again. What does matter? What is permanent? What is stable? What can I hold on to? Um, Love matters. In my opinion, in my belief, it matters because we will live again after we die. Life does go on after the grave. And who we become in this life really matters. Okay, section 34. My own dim life should teach me this, that life shall live for evermore. Else earth is darkness at the core, and dust and ashes all that is. This round of green, this orb of flame, fantastic beauty such as lurks in some wild poet when he works without a conscience or an aim. What then were God to such as I? 'Twere hardly worth my while to choose of things all mortal, or to use a little patience ere I die. 'Twere best at once to sink in peace, like birds the charming serpent draws, to drop head foremost in the jaws of vacant darkness and to cease.